And the third part for today, the last part for today, is possessives. Now, why possessive? Because they are also considered determiners. If you remember in the first clip, we have different types. You got the articles, you have possessives, you also have quantifiers, right? This is going to be the last one for today. Now, we can show possession with a possessive determiner. Check this one. My uncle lives near me. Near me, not near to me, alright? Careful. His house is on the next street. The word in blue is the one that is considered the possessive determiner. Employers need to respect their employees. Same case, you have there. And at the time of its construction in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest building in the world. Again, possessive, right? Good. So, which are the possessive determiners? Simple. Or sometimes people call them possessive adjectives, which is completely fine, right? Those are the ones we have. Mine, your, his, her, its, our, and their. Okay, now, second part, we have other type of possession, but this is actually done using nouns, right? And they are related to people, organizations, animals, and countries. Check this example. Aging is one of life's biggest challenges. Biggest challenges belongs to life. Same case for this second example. The company was pleased with the plan's success. The success belongs to the plan. My children's names are Henry and James. The names belong to the children. And the last one, we should respect other countries' laws. The laws belong to countries, or the laws of the countries. Now, some of time expressions are also used with possessives. For example, on today's date, in 1547, Ivan IV became Tsar of Russia. You need to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. The job requires 2 years experience, right? And we can use possessive noun together with another determiner. For example, you can say his job requires 2 years experience, right? You can have his, the possessive determiner, with this nouns. That is not a problem. That is completely fine, right? So with these dates and these ideas here, you can also use possessives. Now, how does it work? When do we include the possessive? We add the apostrophe s after singular nouns, non-countable nouns, and irregular plural nouns. For example, aging is one of life's biggest challenge, right? You have the noun here, so you have to add the s. We have the non-countable now. The company was pleased with the plan's success. You got apostrophe s, you have your singular noun here. And in the last one, you have your irregular plural nouns. Why irregular? Because plural is children, singular is child. And you do the same thing here, right? My children, apostrophe s, names are Henry and James. When you have a plural noun or a noun that ends in s, you just add the apostrophe, like in these examples. We should respect other countries' laws. So what you do here, you just add the apostrophe, right? It's right here. And the job requires 2 years experiences. So you already have the s. So your job is just to, you already have the s and it's plural. So your job is just to do this. Right? Careful here, when you have a plural, irregular plural noun, you do not need to include an s to pluralize it. And something more important, notice that these possessives are followed by nouns, right? If you have another element like a verb, this is just a plural noun. Like in the case you have, my dogs are Chihuahua, right? My dogs, it's plural, and then you have are, it's a verb. That is not a possession, right? It's just a plural form. So you have got to be very careful, because this contraction or this apostrophe s can be also used as a contracted form of is. he is, she is, or his and she's, right? So be careful about that part. Now let's try to find an error. Let's see. What do you think of today, young people? How would you correct it if we said that we can use it with dates? Exactly, you need to add apostrophe s after the date. A lot of cities' restaurants have closed. Same case, we said if you have a plural, like in cities right here, what do you have to do? Just include this, right? Pluralize it, because you're talking about one city, a lot of the city restaurants. Since this becomes like kind of an adjective, you don't need to pluralize it anymore. The plural form goes to the noun you are describing possessions about. What researchers' findings were completely different. What is the problem? Good. You are talking about one, so the apostrophe should be before the s, not after it. And the last one, can you give me the number? Can you give me your number? Right? The order it's here, and you don't need actually the, like we use it in Spanish like a lot. So careful about those points.